The worst moments in our house don't come from disagreements. They happen when no one knows what's next. You see, summer used to hit us like a wave, with no warning, no direction, just space. In a house shaped by trauma, space without structure doesn't feel freeing. It feels unsafe. There were late nights, missed meds, screen issues, and emotional outbursts. We weren't resting, we were reacting. That's when I realized we didn't need more flexibility. We needed a framework. So we built one, a structure that supported both of us. What we created didn't just save summer, it restored our peace. Before we had structure, summer meant chaos. For my son, it meant inconsistency and worry. For me, it meant exhaustion, both emotionally and logistically. Every day felt like an unplanned reset. We'd wake up with no plan, no morning rhythm, no task to share. It was just a slow drift into arguments, avoidance, and resentment. We were caught in a cycle. Mornings turned into chaos. Chores were skipped or ignored. Screens became a battleground. I was the only one holding it all together. I kept trying to manage things like a flexible parent should. But in reality, kids shaped by trauma don't need flexibility first. They need reliability. They need to know what's coming, even when it's hard. Without structure, everything becomes a negotiation. And every negotiation turns into a power struggle. That's when I knew we had to stop improvising. We needed a plan. So we didn't create the perfect system. We built a predictable one, a rhythm that everyone could see, follow, and trust. Here's what that looked like. A visual tracker. We made a weekly whiteboard, color-coded with routines, reminders, and rewards. It included daily checklists, a clean day streak counter, therapy and camp days, weekly affirmations like, "Today, I lead with focus," a Google Sheet dashboard. Digitally, I set up morning and bedtime routines, chore logs and expectations, a privilege ladder, which includes scooter time, PS4, walks, and free time. That wasn't a top-down list. We created it together. He helped me choose the categories and define what clean meant. That shifted the tone from enforcement to ownership. Verbal check-ins. Every morning, we now start with, what's one thing you want to succeed at today? What's one thing I can do to support you? And at night, we ask, what worked? What needs a reset? No lectures, just check-ins. Predictable, short, and grounding. Anchor activities. Mondays is usually the day where we reset and reflect. Saturdays, earn privileges like a scooter and scooter rides or outdoor time. Sundays, typically we clean up, we have calm down time, we journal. We also added a streak tracker. 3 clean days equals a reward. 7 clean days is a bigger win. So what changed? 2 weeks into the routine, I began to see the difference, not just in him, but also in me. Transitions became smoother. He didn't resist moving from one task to another. He knew what to expect. There was less tension. Expectations were no longer vague. They were written, agreed upon, and reviewable. More accountability emerged. Instead of arguing when something was taken away, he simply started asking, did I earn it? Or when it was taken away or refused, he just said, okay. My mental load decreased. I stopped having to keep the entire system in my head. Tools, the whiteboard, the spreadsheet, routine became a neutral voice. Our mornings became special. They weren't perfect, but they were no longer chaotic. If you're looking to try to keep your home together without a structure, start small. You don't need to change everything. You just need a shared rhythm. So try this. Try a 7-day routine challenge. Choose one part of the day, whether it's the morning, after school, or you can even use bedtime. Write down the steps. Agree to the plan, both of you. Track it for 7 days together. Reflect. What changed? Let the system do some of the work so your relationship can thrive. Because structure isn't about control. It's about clarity and care in calendar form. Thanks for watching Data Plus Discipline. I'm Rashid Umar, building the case for one tracker, one habit, one healed moment at a time. On the next Data Plus Discipline, why don't we wing it anymore? The worst days in our house weren't the loudest ones. They were the ones where no one knew what was coming. In the next episode, I'll explain how family planning became the backbone of emotional safety in our home. Not rigid control, but shared clarity. I'll show you our weekly structure, how we built it together, and how it changed everything from meals to meltdowns. We'll discuss expectations, preparing for pushback, why consistency is the love language for healed families. If you want to build peace through planning, this one's for you. Subscribe so you don't miss it.